So the tools that you're going to need in regards to rebuilding a high pressure valve or a low pressure valve are all right down here. So this will work well. You want this. You're going to need a 7/16. You'll need a 1/2, and you'll need a 9/16 socket set. You're going to need some plumber's grease, possibly some sandpaper. You'll definitely need a towel. Wipe some of the residue off in there. You'll need a pair of pliers to get this hairpin out. This right here, you're going to want to use it's the 17/32 side right there. And for that, what that is for is, you'll see it later in the video, but it fits right in there. It fits pretty carefully. It's for getting that pin in there. This is if you're doing a full complete kit. So, and then you're gonna want these three parts right here. This is a 5/8 inch socket. That'll help you get this piece off. And when it comes to actually doing the field work, you're going to want this to remove the two bolts that are holding the PRV in place. And this right here, you could use this. This is I think this right here is a 7/8 socket that you want to use to get the seat ring orifice out. So those are all the tools that you use involved in rebuilding the PRVs and installing the new ones. So, enjoy. This right here, wrong. Yeah, this is supposed to go the other way. It's supposed to go this way. See the notch? That's the way it's supposed to go. Like that. here it's a 5/8. Something like that. Okay, so now we're all completely empty. So this is our top case. Got our tools. So that goes to there. That. These 2 screws. This. Got this. So this is the next one. And go here. Grab your pliers. Use that. Okay. This little piece comes off here. So this little piece he's got right here, very important. Okay.
See, it's fluted right there.
Ooh.
It's tapped into that.
Okay, next step would be to, I think that's fine, but since this one looks like it was recently rebuilt, but usually it's a good idea just to clean it out in case there's any dirt, got in there or anything. But so always just that. That way it's all nice and clean. Gosh, that ring looks kind of messed up though. That white one. Well, no, I think these rings might work. The 2 white backup rings, so I think it might work. And the 2, whatchamacallit on here, it seems kind of dirty. I'm thinking I might wipe this off and just re-grease it. I don't know if that's because of my gloves or what, but these look like replace these rings. Off. Throw that away. Still don't know if this ring is good, but I think it looks. this is the one that's garbage. This side. That. Put some around here too. And this will be able to go right in. Slide in until it pops. So, pop. Yeah, it's just gentle force, you know. It's pretty easy. Just give it a little push. It'll make a popping noise, and then it'll stay. So not too difficult. Then alright, now it's time for the most important step when assembling this. I like to look at this as like a gun. So here's the handle part, and then this would be the like the end of the barrel right here. And this has got to go down like this when you do that. So first thing we'll do is take these two pieces, put them together like so, and put that in like that. So then what you do is you put that in here, and then what you want to do, let's see if I can get all this, is we'll push this out a little bit, is you want to bring this levered up a little bit, and then what you want to do is push this whatever they call this, the pusher thing, a little bit, and then when that gets pushed, that'll get latched in there, and then you'll be able to get it, and then you can put your 2 screws in here. So for instance, just you do that. Okay, and once you got to this point, you know, if you push this in, it won't become unlatched. So if you had the lever retainer, the gun-shaped looking piece right here, if that's flipped the other way, then when you push this in, it'll come apart. You don't want this to come apart. So it's something to keep in mind. And so looks like the next thing we'll do is we'll put this piece back in. Gets the post assembly, and see it. So, oopsie, got that in there. Okay, got it. And then we'll put the let's see here, in the gasket. The gasket will go on next, or the diaphragm, along with 2 gaskets. I'll show you that. But first thing we want to do is make sure this is cleaned off. I think it's okay to use sandpaper, but this looks pretty relatively smooth, so I don't think we have to be too picky on this. Looks like somebody inscribed something on this. Interesting. Bob or 30B. Oh, some kind of code. 30B 3110 4X012. Product number something. Oh. And it says like 4/17/3 2011 or something, or 17/3 2011. So I think they're saying March 17, 2011. Interesting. So I'll just make sure that this surface is smooth. I think if there's any other like crap or grind on here, okay, so next thing we're doing is we're putting the gasket in. So you want to make sure that these lines, these waves, that this side goes down like this. That's how you want to do that. Okay, so for this next step, what you want is the bag right here. It says the 1C8538069992. It's these 2 O-rings, and you want 2 of these, and it comes right out of this bag right here. Let's see here, and you want to make sure you get these gaskets in the right place. So one's actually going to go right on top of here. It sits in here, and then the other one is going to go right in here, this round part. So let's get that on there, if that makes sense, because the gasket seals those round holes. Okay, now let's see here. Okay, so I like to stay in there. So you do that. Like I said, and wavy side down. You got your gasket on here. Okay, put that in there like that. And you put that right in there in the hole. And then just screw that on there. bit. And you want to get your try to get your gasket is lined up as best as you can with the holes. Super tight. I think it's actually fine. Just kind of snug it up a little bit. So let's take a look. So that way you could see the holes are this one's actually pretty lined very well. The other one kind of sucked. This is kind of how it looks like this. So yeah, too bad. All right. That's all you do. And you just go and get one of these plastic bags. This is probably alright, but I'd probably get a new bag and just make sure that this is covered so the grease stays on there. That's it. Okay. And once you're done, you want to make sure you put it in a plastic bag and you got it covered up so that all that grease stays on here and doesn't dry out. And it's probably a good idea to make sure you put your name on it. Yep. So when you get done, make sure you put it in the bag and put your name or your initials and put the date on it. And then make sure that this grease is covered up.